Okay, this is just a little update. These are my turnips. They survived the winter and they're not rotten or ate up by bugs, so I might need to pick them and eat them. We created this little patch right outside of the house. We have carrots. We have we planted black carrots. They're called well, one is black Spanish. I don't know if you can see the tag. Black Spanish and a couple different other black varieties. One actually was really black. Let's see. I don't know if you can see this. Oh, it's rotten. Never mind. The other variety was orange, but it was a light orange, and it was really sweet. It almost didn't even taste like a carrot. But we used to have strawberries out here in front of the house. Makes them easy to access. We dug them up and put the carrots and turnips here, but as you can see, we still have strawberries. There's one little purple carrot. I don't know if you can see it. I also have some oregano that I did not plant. It just stayed in the container and it just sat there all winter, and it survived. We live in zone 5, so it still gets pretty cold. Okay, and there's Ariel. Ariel! Okay, I'm gonna walk around the other side of the house and check out what's going on. These, I don't know if you can see it too well, are our Arctic kiwis. They are Arctic kiwis that we planted last year or the year before, and we got a few fruit off of them. I'll move in closer so you can see. It's already starting to bud, and it's vining around the tree. This is just a crab apple tree, so I don't care if it kills the tree or not. But yeah, it's doing really well. There we go. I'm not focused. Come on. Anyways, we have with Arctic kiwi, you have to have a male and female. We have 2 males, or 1 male and 2 females. And I don't know why, but we have a fish tank out here in the front yard. Not hillbilly at all. And we have some strawberries in that. And my husband threw parsnip seeds out here by the kiwi, and they were all clumped together. We got this one big mass of mutant parsnips, but it looks like some more are coming up. That's what this is. There and there. I don't even like them, they're nasty, but he loves them. So dandelions are starting to come up. You know what that means? Dandelion wine. Elderberries are budding, so I'm excited about that. I love, love, love elderberries. We have 2 different varieties that we planted right here, and then we have a couple volunteers in the back, so that's cool. Here we just have a few boughs of spruce that came off the tree. Now, this is really cool. For those of you who did not know, you can take these and make a tea out of them. You don't want to boil it hard. You want to boil it, or you want to steep it low and slow. A lower temperature, don't boil it, and you want it to steep for about 15 minutes or so. It has more vitamin C in it than oranges. And when the settlers came over here, they were all dying from scurvy. And the Indians taught them to make a tea with this, and it would fight the scurvy. So that's what they did. And it healed them and they survived. So And it's a real mild tasting tea. It tastes really good. I am a sugar addict, and I actually don't even need to put sugar in my spruce tea. So give it a try. And this is, let's see, I don't know if I can, the sun's right in my eyes so I can't see what I'm doing. There it is. It's our enormous wood chip pile. We buy it from the city. It's about $5 or $10 for a truckload, so not bad. We spread this around the yard, around our plants. Well, as you can see, my my elderberries. We have wood chips everywhere. We have elderberries over there, Jerusalem artichokes, hibiscus. I use the flowers to make hibiscus tea. So we put the wood chips everywhere. We have a blueberry patch right there up against that fence, and of course wood chips everywhere. It's really good for your soil when they break down. But what we're going to do this year is we're going to buy mushroom spawn and inoculate the wood chips. So hopefully we won't just be improving our soil, but we'll also be growing food that we can eat. We love mushrooms, and a lot of them have medicinal properties to them. And one cool thing, mushrooms, if you dry them out in the sunlight causes them to produce vitamin D in the mushroom. And you can store them up to 1 year before the vitamin D. Did I say C or D? Vitamin D. It's vitamin D because it's the sunlight. You need the vitamin D. You can store them up to 1 year dried, dehydrate them, and they'll last a year before the vitamin D content starts to dissipate. So that's pretty cool, huh? For those of us in the northern hemisphere stuck inside all winter, we really have to clean our yard. We are the hillbillies in the neighborhood, so I think that's a crocus. I don't know. Ariel, come on. Come on. Ariel. Want to go swimming? Looks like the hubby forgot to flip this thing over. Growing mosquitoes. This is our blueberry patch. Well, this isn't. These are a bunch of blueberries that we did not get planted or stored for winter. I don't know if they survived or not. Gosh darn it. I hope they did, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And this is our blueberry patch. It's a mess. This here is our strawberry planters that we made, and obviously they did not do well over the winter. So another one of our projects, another one of our mini projects, will be to build strawberry towers. They look like they're still alive though. We've got too much crap going on back here. We have blueberries, we have blackberries, we have raspberries, goji berries, strawberries, grapes. Oh, you name it. It is gooseberries. You name it, it's out here. And we just don't have that much space. So we're doing what we can with what we have. There's my gojis. Those are starting to get leaves. A lot of people have trouble with goji berries, but, well, if you can see, we can't stop the things from growing. Here's my poor strawberries. I think they're still, oh, that's crispy. Dang it. Oh, there's, I don't know. Dang it. Here's this other goji we have. Actually has berries that have dried on the vine. Some are rotten, but the thing with gojis is you want to add some calcium to your soil when you plant gojis. Put some oyster shells or egg shells in there and it'll be fine. For those of you who may be trying to grow those and are having trouble, do that. That'll fix it up. Oh, it is such a mess back here. My raspberry's coming back. We killed quite a few of them last year. I had to put this cheap little fence up because a couple years ago when we just planted our blueberries, the rabbits were getting in there and stripping them down. They weren't even eating it, they were just chewing off the new growth. We have more kiwis out here. My asparagus is buried somewhere under that pile. A kiwi is growing into my asparagus, which we gotta do something about that. These blueberry plants look like they made it. That's good. It really upsets me about the blueberry plants because I love blueberries, but oh no, these are aronias, they're not blueberries. But we actually got a really good deal on the blueberries. They're almost as tall as me, and we only paid $2 a piece for them. So not a bad deal, but still, I don't want them to die. I love blueberries. These are my trees that are not planted. This is how we overwintered our trees. They're in their pots. There's some grass growing up around them, and that's it. And they survived, so that's good. It's not how I wanted to overwinter them, but that's what happened. This one is a plum. Kind is it? Oh. And this one is non-GMO pear. Doesn't say what type of pear. That's great. Love that. Here's a kefir pear. Another pear. I love pears too. Another non-GMO plum. Ooh, snow sweet apple. Those are supposed to be really good. This looks crispy. Oh, it's another plum. Oh, my Shiro. Gosh darn it. It's my Shiro plum. Hopefully it makes it. And, oh, yeah, this is my other Shiro. These were dead last year. I forgot about these. We bought them out in Washington State, and they just didn't survive the trip home. And we have a ton of strawberries out here too. We probably need to dig those up. Repurpose this plot for something. Boy, it's nice and green over there. We had the dogs and the chickens out there last year, and now the grass is growing back and it's nice and green. Probably from all the poop. There's a bunch of strawberries. Ariel, get over here. This whole area all the way up to the house is strawberries. It started in this little patch up against the fence, and it became overgrown with grass. Just couldn't get it out of there and keep it out. We have crabgrass really bad, so it kind of overtook it. And then somehow the strawberries still spread. You didn't get choked out. How's my asparagus? We have an elderberry in the asparagus patch. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, this is a bunch of asparagus starts, the roots. And we didn't get a chance to get them planted before it got cold because we have 50 million projects going on all at the same time. And we stuck them in here with some water so they wouldn't dry out. And we forgot them. So this is for those of you who say how sensitive asparagus is and you have to be so careful with it because you'll kill it. They sat in a tub of water all winter long, half exposed, and they're still alive. We're rough on things around here, so they have to be able to handle it. No asparagus yet. It's all nice and moist in there. So I guess that's it. That's what we have going on. This video, I might cut it in half. It's gotten pretty long. Anyways, that's just a fraction of what we have going on. We have the whole other side of the yard and our garden, and like I said, we just have so much going on. It's ridiculous. But that's just a little update. So